English is a global language building bridges across cultures. Now imagine this, a room full of people across the world, different countries, different cultures, and different beliefs. Now despite this, we're sharing information, collaborating, and having a fun time. What makes this possible? A shared language, and that language is English. This is a global connecting billions, 2 billions. But today, I don't want to talk about grammar or vocabulary. I want to share why language is so much important than words. Come along with me as I take you to a world of my cultural family. I grew up listening to my family conversation between Arabic, English, and Tagalog, using common words to understand each other. Although they came from a different culture, I'm surprised that shared language could connect us to understand each other. For me, as I grew up, I saw it wasn't just my family that could be benefit from this. As you know, guys, this, I'm one of those lucky people who's from age 6. I had a speech delay. I could even communicate with other people or go to regular school. So I had to go to a lot of speech center in UAE to be able to connect with them. Now, finally, my parents decided to switch to the Philippines so I could go to speech therapy. And after years and years of schoolwork, not schoolwork, speech therapist, okay, I can be able to speak normally and go to normal school. Do you see, English is truly a bridge between connecting to people, not just for me, but for many of us. Let's talk about English, not as a language, but as a tool for connection. There's over 2 billion people who speaks it. That's incredible. That's like a quarter of the world right now. It's incredible how English allows us to build bridges across cultures. Now think about it. We share a common language. We can do more than exchange information. We can collaborate on global issues and share ideas and understand one another in different ways that goes beyond words. English helps us break down barriers to find common grounds, but here's what it makes truly special. It's not just practical, it's emotional. It shows us it's how we express joy, love, even fear. It's how we say I understand you or how I care about your story. However, there's another side to the story. As English becomes dominant global language, there's a risk. It overshadows our native language and our native tongues, and also our cultures. When English becomes a dominant language in families or communities, some traditions or histories gets lost in translation. Here's an example. In my household, where English is the main language, my 3 siblings, my brothers, sisters, and me, when I was young, we sometimes use our cultural depth of our parents' native tongues. This native language carry more than just words. They carry our identity, how we carry ourselves, and our belongings. Losing that can feel like we're losing ourselves. Now, this doesn't mean we should abandon English as a global language. Far from it. But it does mean that we need to be intentional as parents, students, and global citizens. We must make a conscious effort to preserve our native language. How, you may ask? By telling stories, celebrating our cultural traditions, and encouraging multilingual. Imagine a world where people not only use English to connect, but also cherish and share their native language. English isn't here to replace our diversity. It's here to complement it. Together, we can ensure English serves as a bridge while preserving the beauty of our culture's roots. Now you may be asking, why does it matter? Well, language opens doors. Imagine being able to study abroad, have your dream job, have your own land in different countries, or even have a different conversation with someone from a halfway across the world. Those opportunities aren't just about English, they're about connection. But not just about us. A shared language helps us think bigger, better, and it helps us to become global citizens. stepping out of our small bubbles and seeing the world through others' eyes and through other mouth and ears and thoughts. Now here's my final thoughts. English is more than a language. It's a bridge that connects other cultures and people with different ideas. Every time we use it, it's a part of something bigger. A global conversation was understanding triumph over division. So let's embrace this new way of speaking, not just to connect words, but to connect people. Now, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy the evening.